Happy Friday. Last day of May. Can you actually believe it? That's wild. We're going to be watching the finals of TSI. And then we're going to go straight into that, into Don't Talk If You Don't Know. That's going to be the agenda for today. Probably about a 5-6 hour stream. Tomorrow I'm going to take off. And then on Sunday, I think I'm going to cover the finals of DreamHack, which would be fun. It's a sub-regional tournament that qualifies directly to Tacticians Cup. As you guys know, sub-regional events can be really, really important for how people are seeded, or not seeded, but grab spots and qualify for TC3. And TC3 is really important because that is the last chance for people to get to regionals. We're almost done with set 11 competitive season. It's kind of wild to think about. All right, so if you guys have missed the action so far, I can do a quick little summary of it. Actually, hold on, give me a sec. 1 second, need to pull up my little notepad thing. Okay. So essentially, on day one of the competition, we had 16 players from China, and then within the other 16 slots, they gave it to EMEA, Asia Pacific, and North America. And now we are down to the top 8. So this 32 got narrowed down to 16, and 16 got down to 8. And these are our competitors that are remaining. Let me see. We got Snowy, who is a practice partner and teammate of Juanmei and 62nd on AG. He's also on Twisted Minds now, so this is a good result for him individually. So if you're like, hey, Juanmei is good, 62nd is good, he's just like one of those players from that group of players that you know, that he's associated with. Very strong. John Wen Yu, a player who's been competing for a while, going back to TC4, so that is set 7. He's been competing at the highest level for a while. And this is another deep run he's made in tournament. Demon Hunter is a mobile player, most notably from the very first mobile CN mobile tournament. People recognize him from there. Then we have PasDeBol, who has made it to Worlds before. He's from France, the only EMEA player. And also a little bit he looks like Nick Offerman to me, but he reminds me a little bit of some of those like off-meta players in North America that love to reroll random things, and like, for example, he was like playing Bard reroll and doing stuff like that. Pretty weird, but he's got a lot of pet tech, so fun to watch. I think he also was the person who took Golden Egg at 5-2. I think one of the funny things that PasDeBol did was, I think he took Golden Egg at 5-2, which sounds wrong, but they moved the augment, and then he was win streaking all the way to the end of the game, and he almost won the game with 100 HP going into it. Like, he took Golden Egg at 5-2, was 100 HP, win streaked anyways, and almost won the game with an unhatched Golden Egg on the bench. He ended up losing one round, but then winning anyways. Golden Egg stayed on his bench, and he won with like 86 HP or 82 HP, something like that. Milala, set 10 champion. Rereplay, set 8 champion. Ego Illusions, top player from Brazil. Made it to multiple world championships as well. I think most recent was set 9. And then Dishsoap, set 10 regionals champion. These are the 8 players. It's checkmate today. We got 5 games. So let's go ahead and jump into it, shall we? Frodan, do you know if anyone is casting streaming the DreamHack tournament? I believe Casanova Crowan and Robin Songs will be covering it. Sunday, I will be covering the finals as well, I think. Assuming it works out well. There's a chance that everything doesn't work, everything implodes and I'm not able to, but Sunday I should be able to cover the finals. So if you're just like, hey, I don't care about Friday, Saturday, I just want to tune in on Sunday, check out my my stream. Most pros are actually done with set 11. Actually, that's not true. A lot of pros actually are gearing up for the EWC qualifiers next week. The EWC 4v4 tournament next week, a lot of people are going to get ready for it. Soju, for example. Soju is going to stop streaming for another week because he's going to hard sweat for the 4v4 tournament. And he wants to be in peak form. So it's not completely done for a lot of players. Yeah. This is the one from 3 a.m. Yeah. This is a VOD. This happened earlier today. This happened around 3 a.m. Pacific. So that's when it started. So it's about 8 hours ago. This tournament started. It finished like 4 hours ago. I don't know. Stopped in to see what's up. Get ads until I have to leave. Unlucky. GG's. Sorry, man. Thanks for watching ads and supporting the channel. Okay, so we start off with melee items. He has Bloodthirster and Terex Gauge. Both really good. I think people have been slamming Gauge a little bit more often, especially on Kiana. Wandering Trainers. Rereplay has been playing a lot of Duelist. He comes in as the group winner for the semifinals yesterday. Dishsoap. I mean, the fact that these guys are still like, we have just for reference, we had 3 NA players invited to this event: Replay, Milala, and Dishsoap, and all 3 got to the finals. And I think that's a good enough showing. Winning this event is gonna be hard, but getting to this far is already very impressive. And if you think about the caliber of the World Championship, like this is basically a miniature Worlds. Like, I would say that the quality of competition and the stakes of it outside the prize pool is about 70% of a world champ, like 2/3 of the way there. Because it's they're taking the best players from each region, and yeah, I mean, it's a global competition. It's a pretty good amount of money on the line. I think we should recognize, like, yeah, it's an invitational. That's the big downside of it. Wait, 6 Kabukos. The downside is not like it's not truly open. It was purely invite. So, you know, obviously it's biased towards the people who already are succeeding. So, you know, it takes from the people who are winners and makes them win even more. But it is worth noting. Hi, man. You spoil yourself today by going on Twitter, don't you? Oh, I mean, I actually actively avoided. I muted certain words on Twitter. The tech on Twitter is to mute certain things you don't want to see, and then don't open it. See, I had a problem before where I used to mute things on Twitter and then look at it anyways. You know, I don't know why. I couldn't help myself. The curiosity. But today, I I woke up, brought my wife to the hematology department. We did a doctor check-in, and I made sure I muted everything. I muted the word between because of that stupid keyboard meme. Yeah, true. Look between the joke that I said, look between 7 and 9 on your keyboard, right? Okay, which one is this? Aatrox? This is... Which one is this Aatrox one? You get 8 gold. I actually don't remember this one. What is this Aatrox encounter again? It gives you 3 options. One of them was gold. Component anvil. Oh, and health. Right. Yeah, such an interesting choice. Not really. Just take gold. A lot of times you take gold. I would actually be surprised you take item anvil. The times you would take item anvil here are probably like if you're playing like Fine Vintage or something like that. But for the most part, gold or health are the most common. Health is for like the fortune players. But like gold is really important. That one felt like the Twitter algorithm was feeding that to my timeline in an insane way. Yeah. It's because it went viral, and so like because the thing is that meme was funny for like one joke in every community, and so every community would have one joke that was really funny, and then like you would see all of them in mass because they all went viral for individual reasons. And so like you just got inundated with the look between this and this on your keyboard, and it just became unfunny. Are players not allowed to stream? No, players do stream, but they don't have to stream. It's not required. I think Dishsoap did stream his POV if you want to watch it, but too healthy stone plates. I wonder if he's gonna go into Kaisa from here because he's holding Silver Pair, and he might just like make Last Whisper go into 2 healthy Kaisa. I still think 2 healthy Kaisa is like decent. Does he make Silver 2? He doesn't. Oh wow. You could play 2 healthy in a bunch of different things though. You could play 2 healthy in Zyra and Ghostly. Because you just play a bunch of 2 costs. You play Aatrox, Shen, Zyra. So you could do that. You can actually play 2 healthy in so many things. That's why they nerfed it. That's just a Rek'Sai 2 in the shop. Syndra. This person has a Syndra. Would you rather play Syndra or another Rek'Sai 2? I might actually play another Rek'Sai 2. I mean, we have Bloodthirster and Gauge Slam. I don't think we're going to commit to Faded, so I don't know how important that Syndra is. I don't know how important Syndra is, because I feel like if you slam Bloodthirster Gauge, I guess you could put those items onto sets, but for the most part, you really need to have the AP items ready for Faded. Who is Ego Illusions? He's a top Brazilian player. He has one like Brazilian local event, like their circuits. They call it the Pro Legends. So he's won that before. He's made it to World Championship before. I think he made this at 9 Worlds. Let me see if he made it to a different. No, but he's topped many Brazilian tournaments as well. Is VOD audio intentionally let out? Oh yeah, just because it's a little bit of like background, so that when they, if I'm talking to chat about a point, and they're getting really hyped, it like snaps me back into focus, you know. Plus, maybe I'll hear a little bit of their commentary and translate if I understand, but with my very very basic Mandarin. Okay, 8 copies. Come on, Milala. Come on, Milala. Come on. One more. We're rolling. We're committed. We're committed. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, that was... We had 8 copies with like 35 gold, and we had to roll down to 15. I guess we could still go to 20. Items are not bad, though. Items are not bad. Too bad he can't slam another component here. Or rather, item. In a way, though, like, he's actually... Because Kabuko is just farming everything, he's actually printing all the gold back. Yo, he printed like 4 gold. Okay, we're back. We're back. And well fed. Oh, heavy hitters for Milala? Is that good in the Kabuko line? Sounds good. Ascension is another thing for Milala. Rereplay got offered Midnight Siphon, the Yorick augment. But he picked Best Friends. I mean, I feel like Rereplay has been generally angling super hard for duelists. I would be surprised if he kind of pivots into like a Yorick augment based off the way he set up. I don't see his board. Dishsoap took Dragon Spirit. PasDeBol with a Midnight Siphon as well. Ascension. Prize Fighter Ascension. Gunblade Steadfast. Oh, he's playing Exalted. Oh, he's playing Syndra? Wait. Ascension's kind of a weird pick. I don't understand that one. If he has Lee Sin, why not just take the good thing for Lee Sin then? I wonder, but he has blue buff slams. He's trying to pivot into something. Like he had Gargantuan Resolve, but he has blue buff. I don't know. It is a little bit weird. I had to look at his spot a little bit closer. Inspiring Epitaph for Dishsoap alongside Dragon Spirit. Jiangwen Yu. 2 item-based augments, sleight of hand and big grab bag. So he really needs to capitalize on his tempo because he's ahead on tempo. He's gonna fall off later, down 2 gold augments. Recent sub. Oh yeah. Thank you. So it was an offline sub apparently. It was before I streamed. I was like, what? Soju sub? Heavy hitters like top 3 gold augments. Yeah, I was thinking well fed. I was thinking +1 bruiser. I was thinking unified. Heavy hitter sounds really good too because of the amount of HP you get. Rod from Milala. No, Snowy. Oh. Wait, Milala has open belt, glove, and cloak, right? Oh, he wants to work on redemption. Like he just wants to work on a 3rd Kabuko item. Interesting. I've seen some people just take Spark, slam it, and then move on. Also, half of also anti-heal component. Okay. I mean, I'll see how it plays out. I mean, he has 3 components. I kind of want to slam something here because I feel like with the Kabuko, you really want to win streak this stage. He has no slammable items unless he wants to slam like guard breaker nashers, just weird stuff. 4 Umbrals, Silas with Capricious Forge. Okay, this Silas kind of going in, a little ham. Hello, Nico. What is this? Oh, it's the raccoon emote. Pedro. It's exactly +1 bruiser and well fed that are better than heavy hitters. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. I mean, heavy hitters just sounds insane because you get so much HP from the bruisers. We're rolling below 50 for ego. That's interesting. Wow, he's rolling. Wow, he's rolling a lot. Whoa, this is a really unusual play. He's rolling a lot before creep rounds and not on like a full streak. Did he have pairs of stuff? I mean, he did hit 2-star Lowy, 2-star Aatrox. I mean, he hit his whole board. I guess like in his mind, it's not that bad to lose a little bit of gold. To win this 1 round and end on a 3 streak. There's no encounter to play around either. A little bit of an unusual play. This guy is Lee Sin 2. This guy is Lee Sin 2 on 7. Playing Ascension Lee Sin. I mean, maybe he was thinking Ascension for the Umbral. But, yeah. Yeah. Weird. I think I would have liked to have the Gargantuan resolve instead. You know, yesterday's conversation. Oh my, what? Double silent? What? Okay. I mean, it's not like that insane, but it's pretty good because now he gets to play Silas as an item holder on top of other things. Like just give him the TG or give him Bloodthirster. Probably not Bloodthirster. Sorry, he doesn't have Bloodthirster. I meant to Titan Taj, but you can definitely give him items. Sunfire Hodge. Oh, and he's playing Exalted. Oh, it ties in so nicely. That's disgusting. Milala. Milala still no slammable items off that belt, by the way. You see this belt? He basically has he's still floating 4 components. Well fed for Milala. My god, that's my set 10 champ. Lucky Paws into heavy hitters into well fed. Okay. What did Rereplay get? Dryad +1. Lilia 2. You can take that. if you want, temporarily, just to stabilize. Okay, this is Dishsoap. Makes it. This Rek'Sai, you can make it, but like, what are you playing it over? Gnar, I guess? Not really. Dishsoap's items are like decent. Combat augments. Inspiring epitaph. Like, it's an okay setup. Consider take down this Kabuko. I mean, we have too many units surviving. We can gang up. It's also 2-item Kabuko. Okay. Alright, I can see it. I can see it. Dishsoap, this game looks like he can top 4. He needs to like hit Syndra relatively fast though, but his setup is decent. Shen 2 on bench. Okay, we're rolling. We got epitaph. We have 3 combat augments. Reroll. If he can hit everything, okay, that's 1. If you can hit everything and get items, Ego Illusion is going to be very strong. But I mean, 3 combat augments in like not that rich of a portal. Wait, what portal is this again? Oh, I think this is Golden Finale. Sorry. I didn't actually update the portal, but it's not like an insane portal, and they haven't gotten that many like big encounters outside of the one econ in stage 2. So Ego might struggle to itemize all of his units, even though he hits everything. That's the downside of triple combat. Triple combat is hard to get away with, and have items and hit everything. All 4 cost Carousel? Is it a Azir and 6 Dryad with Lilia and 4 Invokers? I think you're gonna struggle with frontline. If you don't hit Ornn 2. That's why like the 5 faded is good because it buffs all of the faded, and if you're stuck on 3 faded, you could be kind of low power. You also need items for Azir. Like you kind of want items for Azir and Lilia, and then it's like, yeah, I think you'd rather stay on the faded. Oh, you found the Azir though. Okay, now we have the option available to us. You would cut 2 of the fade. You cut Yasuo plus Ahri, I guess. Aphelios 3. I think Aphelios is pretty underrated. One thing that we've kind of figured out is that people are playing on Aphelios more. He is at 30 HP, but okay, I think he might lose this fight as well. I don't know if he can deal with the Kabuko. Okay, but this is like super high roll Kabuko. Like this is not even fair. Also, I think we might. No. Actually, it's against Milala. Never mind. I'm down. Yeah. Milala number 1. Wait, Dishsoap lost again? Where is Bintum? I don't know. Who knows? Rumor has it he didn't even show up for this tournament. What does CN stand for? It stands for China. It stands for China. Ego Illusions. See, like the problem is he hit Zyra 3 combat, but he has Stoneplate Vest on Alawi 2, and that's his entire front line, and that's just not good enough. Like his board has so much potential. Okay. Kabuko. Wow, the executes. Dude, is this going 8th? Oh. Wild. Wild. Jiawen Yu duelists. I mean, the 2 roll hit Silas 2 into stop econing and then play Exalted into level 9 with duelists like this. The setup is really, really good. And he hit extended duel. It's a good game from him. Redemption, finally. My god. Ego hit Shen 3, hit level 8. Oh, he got a sword drop. That's probably maybe Bloodthirster. Probably Bramble plus BT. Sunfire and Edge of Night. Oh gosh. Dishsoap stuck on 8. He is Syndra 2. His front line is just not that good. Oh. 5 Faded, 5 Dryad. No sets. Stuck on Syndra 1. Yeah, he's in orange jail right now. This is kind of what I talked about. Like, the problem with the setup is that his front line is not very good. And I guess he didn't really farm that many components with Dragon Spirit. And his tempo was pretty uneven throughout the game. That's as much as I can comment. I didn't see the rest of it. Oh, I think he's on wrong side for this fight. Yeah, so went 8th. That's not good. Oh, and then oh god. No spoilers. Yeah, no spoilers. No spoilers. Okay, Milala. I'm sensing a Milala top 2. I'm sensing a Milala top 2. If you can find Irelia, go to 8, find Irelia. Actually, that's usually when you play the 8 bruisers. You can play any backline. Snowy. Going for Ashe 2 at 8. He's just playing for placements. Okay, Ashe 2. Snipers focus Ashe on the inside. Little bit sketch. I don't think it's. I guess like he's putting the Ashe for the Senna and the red buff value to kind of get past the front line. I don't know if I like that nearly as much. Also, do you guys like Sunfire on Shen? I mean, his option was Bramble plus like a 3rd weak item like Stairs Gauge. So he would play like 2 mediocre / bad items on a tank. Would you rather go Sunfire plus Edge of Night on your backline? Like Edge of Night on a Morgana 1. Now that's kind of weird. I think I'd rather go for Bramble plus like BT or Gauge on your 3-star. Because he has Sunfire when he's playing Zyra. It's like both both are like pretty suboptimal anti-heal options to like. I mean, Zyra's like fine, I guess, but like you really need her. You need more anti-heal in certain matchups, like duelists. Sterix is okay, just not on Shen. Well, I mean, you would just play it as like an HP source because like he has Edge of Night, and if he made Sterix Gauge, he has 2 healthy, Unified, and Inspiring Epitaphs with the Gauge, extra HP, and stuff like that. It's actually not even that bad. I don't know. I have to see what he got off his Anvil components, but I don't know, it seems kind of weird. I don't know if I like that itemization. I probably would have done something differently. We're positioning as if we have Umbral. Kind of interesting. He's having Lee Sin. Wow, his Lee Sin 1 got bopped. Wow, we positioned so bad for this fight. Like, specifically this matchup, our positioning was worse than slot. Oh, okay. Kabuko just literally one-tapped the Lee Sin. PasDeBol 6, Milala top 5, Snowy top 5, Rereplay top 5. Okay, completed item. I mean, I'd probably just take an item for Zoe here. Archangel seems fine. Other option is Warmogs. But it's definitely not the 80 items or Titans. So I think I'd take Archangels. And I think I'd put it on Zoe. I don't think you can put it on Udyr. Okay, Milala did find the Irelia, playing 3 Exalted. Opposite side of Lee Sin this time. Oh, Kabuko's on the Lee Sin. And nice. Nice. We're going to 10. We're going to 10 and we can play like Dragon. Oh, we can play Altruist actually. Altruist is really, really good in the Bruiser setup. Snowy Lost. 4 Ghostly. Zyra 3. Worlds is the second week of July. Yeah, that's right. So it goes first week of July is regionals. And second week of July is set 11 worlds, and then the next week is set 12 PBE. July is gonna be a lit month, very very fun month. Can you guys believe it? The year's already halfway done. Godbull, thank you for 3 months. The year's already halfway done. I can't believe that. That is wild to me. Something. I'm getting old. Three item Ashe, 3 item Aphelios, 3 item frontline. I think this is good enough to win. Jawin Yu's fallen off a lot. I think his lack of combat augments is really like I said, he had tempo early and he's gonna fall off later. He's falling off now, and he didn't hit hard enough. Oh, Ego went 5th. He didn't hit hard enough to like win some key fights in the late game because he was stuck on like Lee Sin 1 for a while. Looks like it's a top 4. It's an America's 1-2. You love to see it. Rereplay also streaking. Milala level 10. Rereplay reinforcement. Silas. Oh, Rereplay's playing Exalted Silas. Galio, Lee Sin, Alun. Okay, Rereplay. I see you, man. Yo, it's an America's 1-2. It's an NA 1-2. I mean, it is. I'm not even surprised. I don't even know. I'm not even surprised. This is cool, man. This is what people want to see, man. The 3 Exalted, like play around unusual combinations. Like you're basically playing Lee Sin, Galio, Alun, and they're just filling out the rest with synergy. So he plays like Silas because it connects to Bruisers and the Umbral. Then plays Darius for the Duelist, and then just like making the best of it, you know. 4 cost Exalted. I feel like Milala is gonna cap out too high because he's level 10, and Rereplay did dodge Milala. It looks like a lot, so Milala wins the lobby. But this is a good second from Rereplay. I don't see anything that's particularly crazy. Milala denies Umbral. I guess that might have been a free Umbral spot. Maybe he could drop a unit and play another Umbral. Who would you Umbral here? Rakan? Okay. That's fine. AoE. Yeah, Milala's board looks really good. He is trapping his Lee Sin because Rakan is a range unit, but it works okay. Everyone moves up 1. Nice. Yeah, and like Rereplay is like playing a Loon 2 carry alongside a 0-2 and Silas with random items. It's not that consistent. Man, Milala's augments are just straight up cheating. What is this? Lucky Paws, heavy hitters. Lucky Paws, heavy hitters, well fed. He literally has like Bis augments outside of getting a Bruiser +1, and even then, you don't want the Bruiser +1 if you just get it anyways because you'd rather have the combat augments, you know. Milala guy is kind of a cheater. But good conversion. NA 1-2. Don't worry about Dishsoap. What 1-2-8? Listen, man, we can't go 1-2-3 every single lobby, every single game. Good start. Good start. Handpicked augments. I know. Let's not talk about it. Rereplay played that game really well. I like the way Jawin Yu played his tempo as well. I mean, he got 3rd with 100 streaking, which kind of feels bad, but you know, that's okay. It's within the realm of acceptable. Okay, let's go to game number 2. We have a lot of games potentially up for the. It's like checkmate. Although the way the VOD distributes, it's like 4 or 5 hours. So Tristana Gifts of Gold. Oh wait, it's game 2 of X. I just realized. Did he low roll hard? I think Dishsoap never really stabilized on stage 4 very well. He tried to play Syndra 1 with 2 items. He had Ornn 1. His Thresh 2 was good, but that was like the only thing good about his board. And his augments are like okay, but nothing special. So he just never really got his footing under him, and people were spiking boards too hard. He couldn't really compete. Like he was losing versus even the duelist boards, and that's like a matchup you should be winning. He eventually hit Syndra 2, but it was like late. He hit it at like middle of stage 5 or early stage 5, and that's for an uncontested unit, it's a little bit too late. 4x Americas in finals. How are you guys not winning this? I mean, I feel like the challenge is getting to the final lobby, but winning in checkmate, a lot of winning in checkmate is like just kind of being well positioned at the right time and right place and capitalize onto it. Like even Milala in Vegas will tell you that he just kind of capitalized on checkmates format in the right place, right time, because everyone in checkmate at Vegas had a chance to win, and then Milala just does the anti 3. He's like, oh, he ends up winning out and getting the first. Checkmate is not always selecting for like the player who is playing the best in the final lobby. Not always, but it's exciting. 2 Caretaker's allies. Caretaker's ally got Kiana. Rereplay got Kiana. Wait, was that Milala? Milala got Kiana as well. That's very impressive. Does Caretaker's ally, if there's no more Kianas in the pool, does it pull from thin air, kind of like duplicators? Yes. Okay. Dude, both Rereplay and Milala Caretaker's ally into Kiana. These guys, that is the difference between the world champs and not. That is the world champ difference. If you're asking like what makes Rereplay and Milala, why are they the champs and like Setsuko Dishsoap are not? There you go. Checkmate is more about the viewer. Yeah. And the casters. And also, I think checkmate. I think players actually enjoy playing in checkmate more than they let on. I think players who are competitive and watch the format might roll their eyes when watching it. Like the competitive player, a top challenger player might watch checkmate and think it's bad. But I've seen it happen a lot where a lot of top competitors or top players compete in checkmate, and then after they play in checkmate, they say that they don't mind the format or they think it's really fun. How many of you here have played in a checkmate format? Because you guys might be watching it and be like, I don't like it, but there's been people who were vocally against it, and then they play in checkmate, and then their opinions reversed because they thought it was more fun. So. What's checkmate? Checkmate is you have to get a first place on match point. So you have to get to a certain point threshold. I don't actually know for this format. Let me try to scroll down without spoilers. Usually it's like 18 or 20 points, something like that. Okay, so I'm scrolling. Checkmate format. First to 20 points and then secure first place will be champion. So it's 20. It's CM20. That's what I'm putting in. Points. I like it even on games like Apex. It adds something. I mean, I think it's fun. I think purists, people who are purists, want unadulterated, organic, fair wage, locally sourced TFT competitions. They're like, man, I want the best players to be able to go 8th place and then win the tournament. And I'm like, okay. What's your take on balancing formats that competitors like versus formats that are fun to watch? I mean, what's my take? I think I want the thing that's best to help grow TFT holistically, both in the short and long term. But because that's like it's a hard question to answer since like there's many formats that have strengths and weaknesses of things. In general, I want TFT to be around for a long time, and I'm generally in favor of formats that are conducive to that. Checkmate created an insane storyline. An event in Vegas. Was it 4 or 5 people in Checkmate at the end? Yes. And the stakes were super high. And the way the games were being extended was crazy as well. It was fun. Rereplay snapped his losing streak. So Dishsoap on a fortune loss streak. Rereplay hit Kiana 2, not on a streak. Milala hit Kiana 2, not on a streak. No on a streak except for Ego Illusions at 100 HP, but Ego's not on fire. Do you have Tiny Titans any lost streaks? Either way, no one's on a full win streak. Yeah, Ego Illusions has 5 lost. Tiny Titans. Okay. So he is on a 5 loss. So him and Dishsoap are on 5 loss. Okay, so 2 duelist players. Jianwen Yu angling Kaisa. He can play Ashe as well, but he kind of needs a little bit of help with the Rage Blade. Sage off of the Reforger. He commits to Sage, reforges, and gets a tier. Would it be too convoluted to make it so post 20 points you have to surpass the #1 players to win so people are consistent and have a big advantage? I mean, there's people who do checkmate with an alternate win condition. Like it could be first to happen, either checkmate past 20 or first person to reach like 40 points. Something like that. That could also be the case. I'm okay with that. Because, you know, it looks silly if there's like person that goes 2-2-2-2-2-2 and they have 40 points and then the winner of the tournament has like 28. I'd be okay with that as well. Snowy took Pandora's. Oh, wow. Pandora's branching out. I mean, double silver, I guess it's less punishing, but it's a little bit awkward. Ego takes not Stim Pack. Tiny Titans into Band of Thieves. TG. His items are awkward. He slammed Nashers. This looks like Lilia gameplay to me. He has no Dryad stacks going. AP Flex. PasDeBol with a Loon 2 Biss. Not really Biss. I don't think Shojin is actually Biss on her. Even though it helps her cast a lot, Shojin herself doesn't give like that much of a power boost. You kind of want the AP on her. That's why people like adaptive on her. Ari gives a kiss. 10 HP to everybody. My god. Shaggers. Checkmate is now only be used in final lobbies. It's fine, but before it was being used in qualifying events. I mean, in some qualifiers, it makes sense. If you guys remember DSG trials, DSG was looking for a TFT player, and they only were going to sign one player. Checkmate kind of makes sense for that. Speaking of, did you guys know? Did you guys know that SK Telecom or T1, SKT T1 held a qualifier for EWC? I have a link to this. It's actually really funny. It was people were under the impression that if you won this qualifier, it's called the Esports World Cup T1 selection, and people thought that whoever won would join Bintum, join Bintum, and I think SCSC as the teammates on T1. T1, one of the most fabled and storied esports organizations in the world. So they held a Esports World Cup qualifier, but it turns out the prize isn't a spot on the team. The prize is you get signed as a streamer. And then the winner of it, you are a performance analyst. That's it. So congratulations, you get to be an analyst on the team. you don't even get to compete with Bintum. You're allowed to talk to our players about TFT. It was just the reason why it's funny is because it's misleading. It implied, because at the time they announced two players. They announced SCSC, who made it to Set 4 Worlds, and they announced Bintum, #1 ranked player from Korea. And so when they announced the qualifier, it was implied that the top two prize earners would also get spots on the team, but they did not. 3-star 1 cost. Rereplay got Rek'Sai. Oh, Rereplay is playing Fortune now. Okay. Oh no, that's Dishsoap. That's Dishsoap's POV. Dishsoap playing Fortune. He snapped his losing streak though here. Man. Games are not smooth so far for Dishsoap. He has 3 Tristanas in the shop. Just 3 Tristanas. Does he buy it after? You buy Tristana after? No, he's committing Ashe. He's playing Keeper's Ashe. His item, it could be his items. I was thinking like, you know, BT Hod, whatever, but he might have said Milala and Rereplay both had the duelists. And everyone is playing duelist. Ashe is uncontested. I'm going to go uncontested Ashe. You know, why do I get the feeling all these duelist players are just going to hit and Dishsoap is... Oh, he actually catches that. I feel like I wonder if he should be pushing his luck at 14. He's at 72 HP. He's probably worried about rolling like a 6. But he got Tiny Titans plus Ari's Kiss. I feel like you could actually push there. 72. It's just that 14 is like so mid. Maybe he's just over it. He just wants to play like Ashe, and he realizes that he's in a spot to kind of convert off of it, and he doesn't want to roll like a 6. Even a 5 is kind of sketchy because you lose what 15 HP per fight on stage 4. You're losing, so he'd be down to 12. Like that like 12 to like 18 range. This is generally risk averse. I feel like, not to draw the comparisons, but I feel like Setsuko would push there. But then again, Setsuko would been going 8th a lot when he does that, so maybe that's why he got eliminated on Tactician's Cup. He cashed and got a belt and a little bit of gold. And he's been playing Fortune since stage 2, so it feels like not really worth it there, but I'm not sure. I also feel like if Dishsoap was watching that spot back, he would probably just double down and be like, yeah, like pushing there would be wrong. Because I feel like he in general is really risk averse like that. Janwon Yu's also playing Ashe from Lose Streak. I thought he was angling for Kaisa, but looks like he's playing Ashe right now. Actually, he had Shojin last was where he still might be angling Kaisa. He won one round, so it's not worth pushing, not getting a lot of stacks for the HP. I mean, the thing is, the Fortune Cash Out is not worth either. And he could push into the 20s and 30s, which absolutely can be worth. If he gets like a really insane artifact or anything like that. I mean, the problem is that like 30 gives you the possibility of getting something like Tome. But one thing for sure is that 14 Cash Out is like pretty mediocre.
Snowy 这边前排是不错的，两星泰坦补出来了，在7级，但是后排质量稍微有点堪忧。
他还没有抽，他是在7级等下一波启动。
Two Sage Emblems. Wow. Okay, we got Exalted Sages going. Lilia, Morgana, and Galio as Exalted, so you can play around that. Replay. 8 Kianas. Just needs to get to 9 and level and hits Kiana 3. Loses the head-to-head to Milala's Kiana. Milala has fine vintage duelists. Let's go, Milala. I mean, Replay's doing well, too. And Dishsoap, to his credit, on a 3-win at the moment. Okay, Jawon Yu is committed Ashe. He hit Ashe, too.
51血比较尴尬，他需要急需把那个先苦后甜吃出来。
这有一张爱妻 ，Snowy 得拿吧，得拿。
Demon Hunter hits Irelia with a bow. PasDeBol streaking. A Loon 2. Full tempo. What did he get off his branching out? Branching out was picked 3 times as lobby. Ornn 2? Oh no, that's Ornn. He already has Ornn 2. Milala rolling down, looking for Lee Sin. Ego Illusions rolling down. Oh man. When you're stuck Lilia 1, Morg 1, this comp sucks. Especially when you're stuck on 8. This comp literally average, like, Sage Lilia can be so good, but it literally averages like in the 5s if you're stuck on 8, and if you don't hit Lilia 2, it's probably like a 6. It does so badly if you're like stuck low tempo. The disco effect, if you will, from set 10.
可以看到，就 Rereplay 这一把，感觉又是一个拿大分的局啊。
对他已经准备上9了，3星钱呢已经要就位了，后面再给盲僧补点装备就要成了。
Down when you hit Rage Blade, successful transition, Dishsoap loss. Snowy also going into Ashe. Dude, Ashe ended up being 3-way contested. And he's holding an extra Ashe. How many turns away from printing Ashe at this point for Snowy? Looks like 2 rounds, 3 rounds. Can't 1 orb. Replay. Opposite side of Ashe 1, but it's an Ashe 1. So not gonna kill things too fast. All right, decent loss. I finally hit Masters. Congratulations, buddy. Nice job, Helder. It feels like a lot of strongest comps are too cookie cutter to me. Do you have any thoughts on this? I was thinking compared to set 10, there's so many ways to mix and match. Man, set 10 was like extremely cookie cutter. You played when you played Heartsteel, it was like Heartsteel was the most flexible, and even then most people were generally playing it the same way, which is like Ezreal Zed, but it wasn't really about Ezreal Zed towards the end. You also play a lot of Akali in other ways. But if you like re-rolled, it was always like Superfan plus whatever. If you played Ahri, it was always like the same like KDA setup, or like the 6 back when it was a 6 Sentinel, it was always 6 Sentinel Ahri. If you played Disco, it was pretty much always the same Disco units. If you played Country, it was always like the same Country units. Played Executioners, it was always the Executioners. Yeah, I don't even know if that opinion holds up to scrutiny, if it's like set 10 was like much more flexible. You might be thinking about the mid game back on open patches where like set 10 you would buy a headliner, sell it, and pivot. But set 10 was like extremely cookie cutter. And I think this patch is relatively cookie cutter. as well as the previous one, but
3赢前呢
the patch before that,
6决3天降，
the way you played Ashe wasn't 4 Sniper 4 Warden. The way you played Ashe was you played Ashe plus a Mumu
给我放2个大。
plus like 1 Sniper, and that was like that was it. Everything else you play like, did you play Annie boards with Porcelain Invoker? Do you play like the Ornn setup instead? Do you play a Fated setup with Ashe? Like it was very flexible.
米拉那边
The way you played Silas was really dynamic as well. It was almost like all you needed with Silas was like maybe a bruiser. You don't even need Umbral for him.
而且左边的换怪换的很少啊，这样 Snowy
The problem with that patch was like the same. It's kind of the inverse of this one, where like Kaisa was like really strong and like Lilia was like terrible, and then reroll was really bad. So if you just made reroll comps better, that patch was actually pretty good. Then they nerfed a bunch of the 4 costs like Galio and Silas and Kane.
它这个跟上把 Rereplay 应该是比较像的，就是用3页 U，就是用4页 U。
Heavenly Kane also on the low key was pretty flexible of a comp. Like if you really knew how to play the line, it actually wasn't really about like all the Heavenly units plus Kane. It was actually like 4 Heavenly Kane, and then you had like 2 to 3 spots you could have really mixed and matched if you knew what you were doing.
这边5胜前，
Like low key, but like people didn't really like talk about it very much nor explore it, because the Heavenly vertical was like so easy to play. You just it's another Heavenly, you just play Heavenly.
双泰坦加饮血剑的盲僧，
Like on the low, you actually had more options than it implied. That patch 2 patches ago was actually pretty decent. It was actually pretty decent. Like they just need to make reroll
我
better.
怎么没怎么搜到盲僧，盲僧比较少。
甚至是米哈那边开不出6决，这边还卡。
What region is Ego Illusions from? He's from Brazil.
全拿
Brazil.
哦
Another 4 cost carousel.
补充了。不过有一个业务转，
夜 U 转，
Do you remember the dragon meta? Oh, I mean, unfortunately, yes. Sometimes I still wake up in a cold hard sweat.
我顺利的拿到了。
But mainly because it's my baby crying in the middle of the night. Gotta wake up at like 2 a.m., feed him, burp him.
看他要怎么
Galio too.
2张刀妹，
Exalted Umbral. This is sort of why Umbral got a lot of hype on the previous patch, is because the Exalted was really good, but then Exalted Umbral is really good because the bonus damage and the execute is a very strong combo. But the problem is the Duelist got too good, or became really big at part of the meta, and Umbral can't deal with it as
这就很
well.
扎实了。一边算是
Was the multicaster patch the worst ever of TFT? It's definitely the worst patch of set. It's arguably not. Okay, this is how bad 9.5 was. That was a terrible meta, and it's arguable that wasn't even the worst patch of the set. The Bilgewater patch was actually just straight up worse. That's how big of an embarrassment 9.5 was. Like one of the worst patches ever was probably not even the worst patch of the set. But no, to answer your question, neither of those were not as bad as the one. In my opinion, the worst metas in TFT
上九的张宇，
were when 1 cost
神域，他没有开
were so wildly imbalanced you could fast 9 off of them, or they were meta
自己
warping.
就是抽到了一个永生的牌
In my opinion, the worst patch ever in TFT
田奥文也给丢了。
was in set 3 when everyone was required to play Jarvan.
开出6页优，
There's a patch if you never played it.
内容其实是比较克制的
Jarvan was a unit that was a Darkstar unit, which is kind of like Gifts of the Fallen, the
他
augments.
这边整体的提升太大
That was like that kind of trait.
开出6，然后
And
还
Jarvan gave AoE attack speed, kind of like a Zeke's or an Aegis, Aegis the support item.
这边是没有死
And Jarvan was so overpowered. It was kind of like 2 or 3 Zekes on a 1 cost that everyone was required to play it. And you would give him like Warmogs, and Warmogs J4-1 was legit a fast 9. And you would legitimately see boards in set 3.
血线好像都比较紧张
The pool size was much bigger back then, by the way.
20滴血，
7 out of 8 players per lobby were playing Jarvan. That was an awful patch.
到6阶段2波。
The second worst patch in my memory,
血线
MJP, thank you for the prime, was Vayne. In my opinion, was when Vayne 1, she's a 1 cost.
提升了，
Vayne 1 was a 1 cost, was legitimately winning lobbies because she was abusing shadow items in set 5, where Forgotten gave you like infinite combat stats. Forgotten's like mythic, it just gives you like flat stats. And the condition wasn't 4 combats, it was just put a shadow item on them. and there was a shadow item of Jewel Gauntlet where if you casted, you would deal damage to yourself, but Vayne's a passive. She would shoot 3 bolts and she would just deal damage. So she didn't have any downside of it. So if you got Shadow JG on Vayne 1, it was legitimately winning lobbies as a 1 cost. It was so fucking dumb. It was, excuse my language, but it was so dumb. Unbelievable. You would just play 6 Forgotten, Fast 9, Vayne 1 would win the lobby. It was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. That was the worst patch ever. A 1 cost. Like, can you imagine? It's the equivalent of you buying Kog'Maw 1 or Ahri 1 and winning the game. So anyone's like, man, these are like the worst patches, the worst metas. Like, just forget it, man. You guys did not play the worst the worst metas. It was so bad. Oh god. Fine vintage duelist playing TG on Irelia here from Milala. I'm surprised that he actually lost so many fights, 3 losses. I guess his support items might not be the best. Dishsoap's dead? It's a 4th, it's a 4th, it's a 4th. No, Rereplay does not have us. Man, America's almost went all 3 top 4. Damn, Dishsoap 8th, 5th. That's a bad start. It's okay, it's checkmate though. Anybody can come back. Warwick was a banger. I mean, Warwick was pretty bad too, for sure. Warwick is where basically Warwick won with a static shiv would proc all of his paths because he's like a divine hunter brawler units, and he was unkillable with divine, and then he just got so much insane attack speed that the static shiv would just like, yeah, he'd go crazy with it. That was a really bad meta as well. Okay, honestly, the fact that Ego pulled the top 4 is pretty good. His board did not look very good. Bruiser, Sages, like with Lilia 1, Morg 1 for a long time. He scrapped together a top 4. Milala and Rereplay, top 3 again. Looking good for the Americas so far. The patch with Draven was pretty nasty. I mean, I think that patch was like fun for like 5 games. It could actually be a game mode in TFT. I don't think people would even be that upset. Imagine instead of Chang's Treasure, they just had everyone picked Draven as the legend. I think people would kind of enjoy that for a little bit. I'm starting to think a lot of you guys secretly love Legends and don't even want to admit it. Like, it's cool to hate on Legends on Twitch, but you guys secretly love Legends. Whoa. A Loon 3? Whoa, double kill win? I was not expecting that. Wow. He actually beat both the duelist board. I mean, Rereplay didn't have the fight, doesn't have like that good of a support. He's also stuck on Lee Sin 1. Oh wait, no, Rereplay is not the one with Fine Vintage. Also Irelia 1. I mean, that's a good 3rd. And Milala gets 2nd. PasDeBol. PasDeBol's a little bit off meta. I like it. He's a fun player to watch from France. It's not that he's like off meta, but he's like willing to play like a little bit less popular lines. Like, a lot of people aren't looking to play vertical umbral that often, and stay on it. Like, a lot of people like either pivot out, and he also played like Bard reroll. He also did like the golden egg thing. He does play meta lines, but also for today they bumped down first place to 8 points out of 9. Milala, Rereplay, PasDeBol, Eagle. Wait a second. Oh wait, never mind. Dishsoap's in 7th. Okay. I will reserve my trash talk. But America's #1 region confirmed. Listen, man, no one thinks that the top players from Brazil and LATAM can't compete, you know? It's so lame how strong a Loon 3 is now. Brand new sentence.
对吧？谢之狂欢
brand new sentence.
那其实谢之狂欢局里面又是回到很有可能是决斗的节奏了，因为像
Oh, Crab Rave?
对，在居神和圣贤小鹿这两个体系里，
All right.
太好打河蟹到后面，你竟然少几件装备，然后还少点血。
Is Ego playing for Liquid EWC? Wait, what? Really? That's news to me. So it's Pokygom, Rereplay, Kurum, and Ego Illusions? That's strange. That is strange.
互为开局，待会儿得来点。
What's the prize for the winner? It's a lot of money. This is one of the biggest tournaments in TFT right now. Let me see.
就当留基础牌了。
It's about $30,000, and first place gets $8,000. So it's a lot. I mean, not like a lot compared to some other lucrative stuff, but $8,000 is a lot for TFT. Isn't Saint Vicious Liquid? I think Saint is like Liquid as a creator and streamer, not necessarily as like he's not on the main starting roster. He's benched. he's on the Liquid content team. John Win Yu. Expensive bench, sells it for 10. Everyone making econ. Silver. Dude, we've had so many silver stars. Where are the prismatic stars? Edge. Oh, 2 caretakers allies. Another Kiana start. Let's see.
直接拿了古董，不犹豫。米拉拉还在看外面的人啊，小小猎手那边是拿了潘多拉，Ego Illusions 装备。战文玉也出古董了。
Blistering strikes.
游神应该是给的。
Oh, Milala got Lux.
战文玉古董。
Milala got Lux as his caretaker's ally. That sucks. Lux is just bad early game. It's not even necessarily like Lux is a useless unit in the comps that you do play her. But right now, early game, it's not as good for a caretaker setup, and I don't think he's in a position to reroll for Arcanist, so that's okay. I mean, he got Milala high rolled his first 2 games. He did convert off them well, but he also got like Lucky Paws into well-fed and heavy hitters, which is insane. And then the second thing he got was a Kiana 2 off of Caretaker's game 2. He's a duelist, so working out with set makes you bigger. Oh god, I just squashed it.
就尤其是在2杠2的时候，如果出现一个装备海克斯，对于古董来说就太变态了。对，就这里还有一关要过呀。如果出什么抓鱼之类的，我感觉大家可能都不太愿意帮忙抓了，就2个古董在猛抓。就这里选秀。
He's a great sidekick, but not the main hero. Lux, yeah.
如果是额外重装的话，感觉
I agree with that.
很开心。
Saint Vicious plays on the Seniors League. Who's in the Seniors League? Saint Vicious, Robin Songs, and Frodan. Yeah, how come there's not like a TFT 30 plus club? You guys joke that TFT is a game for old people, but like I honestly challenge you guys to try to teach TFT to your parents. This game is really hard these days. TFT is the 30 plus club. I mean, maybe yeah, but like try to teach it to your parents just and tell me how that goes. What game do you think that like your parents' generation would understand more, like Rocket League or TFT?
这把其实打得挺坚决的，包括前面拉5，然后包括这波合装备，都是想的是一定要把这个连胜给打出来。
I struggle teaching Word to my parents. Well, Microsoft offers a lot of free courses if you go to their store, so if they're having trouble with Word, just sign them up for those courses. Okay, Galio component. Galio has a defensive component. My dad is 71 years old in Challenger. Yep. Yep, sure. We all believe you. My mother is Hearthstone Gold and she only plays the game for cute chibis. I'm starting to think you guys are just all lying. Like, is there anybody telling the truth in my chat? Even one time. Milala just has Lux 2 on the bench. It's so awkward. He can play. You know what you could do if the Exalted is good for it. If you got Caretaker's Lux, you could play Lux Teemo. But you kind of need to hit like the Amumu 3. And also, I think Lux Teemo has really bad matchup into Lee Sin duelists. Like many things right now. Oh? Okay.
上面猎手跟 PasDeBol 的连胜都没断。
这个就不太好了。军团对于古董来说，打过度可以拿一下。
I'm a 50-year-old dad and I'm challenger and a Twitch chatter, says Midoriya 2400. Okay, I'm gonna need some proof, man. I'm tired of the lies.
就当过度吧，第一个。
And the misdirections, the falsehoods. I need some proof, man. I need some proof. Rageblade Ari. Okay, PasDeBol lost a streak. That's a big deal. Kindred 2 lost. Wow, no one on a streak. That's actually really big for the people who are mid-rolling. Like Dishsoap, Ego Illusions, stopping those people from getting ahead. Fine Vintage. Oh, Fine Vintage faded. Okay. Fine Vintage faded. At least he has faded units. He could probably pivot into duels if he wants, but he has like 0 duels units except for Yasuo. Like 1 Yasuo. Okay. Okay, I was lying. You got me. Alright, that's a 10-minute timeout. There are consequences for your actions. Lying, misleading people, falsehood, just dropping all these different kinds of things and trying to mislead people on the internet. This isn't the United States of America where you could lie and get away with it. This is the internet. This is Twitch.tv. Can we gamba on how many people died at crab? The problem is that this is a VOD, so people could actually like go ahead and during the prediction just like look up the answer. Shojin, JG, and Morello.
他这把后期都不一定能锁血啊，因为古董决斗的存在，只要稍微抽的舒服一点，是没有人能挡得住的。是的 ，Rereplay 这边好像是掉了。
Milala with Nashers on his Zyra 2.
其实对他来说是糟糕的消息，有神盾 ，Rereplay 是神盾石，
很好的弥补了这一点。
张文玉的话，看能不能刷出装备海克斯，还是说保留就。
Find vintage keepers for Rereplay. Okay.
而且他场上质量挺高的，两星文。
Rereplay, I mean, is I'm sensing a 4-game series with Rereplay winning the tournament right now. I'm sensing it. Dishsoap went Portable Forge. Oh, Portable Forge at 3-2. He usually doesn't take that unless he's desperate. What were his options? Dishsoap taking Forge on 3-2. What were his options? Martyr, Lucky Streak, Heroic Grab Bag. So, like, the only thing you would hold on to is Martyr. Because both of these are things that you don't want to take for Dishsoap. But you could also justify rolling all 3. So he rolls everything but Martyr. Then rolls Martyr. Oh, God. Okay, and bounce budget's, like, pretty terrible. Okay, you know what? Dishsoap got Augment Gapped. Unlucky. Ego Illusions took Porcelain Emblem? Oh, no, it took Umbrella Emblem. I'm a 30-year-old Emerald rank, and I'm going to be a father in 2 months. Hey, congrats. That sounds very believable. Congratulations. Fatherhood is a trip. I'm just going to let you know ahead of time. You're only going to get worse at TFT. I suck now. I mean, I sucked before, but I suck even worse now. Frodan, what do you think the average age of your viewership is? I don't know, probably like 28. 29.
但是那个是要有成双的呀，一般就直接成双拿了就有分。对，只是现在成双没了。
So about twice the age of the average viewer of Setsugo and Soju.
其实二费活力最多的就是幽魂体系嘛。嗯。幽魂体系里面有肾有剑魔，然后如果再带杰拉跟这边是比较少见的一个。
I'd guess slightly lower.
他是没有选择拿鸟盾，先把女。
I mean, I feel like the problem with I think the thing is my chatters can type coherent sentences and use punctuation. So I'm just going off of the facts in front of me. That puts them ahead of the curve relative to other TFT players.
PasDeBol 拿一个殉道者，但是因为已经有艾希加羊刀的缘故，所以中期过得也还是比较开心。
All the parents watch Frodan and the kids watch Setsugo and Soju. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's nice that that Riot has free daycare.
两家抢。最后 Dishsoap 拿到了。哎，也不对，他不是自己要抢，我刚看了一眼，他好像走位，如果他想抢的话，直接走出来是能拿得到的。
Okay, so 3-5, we have Senna 2, Ash 1. Most importantly, his front line's upgraded. Jawan Yu, Fine Vintage with Aegis and Banshees. I mean, these are all good setups right now. 2 healthy from Milala. Okay, 2 healthy AP board. Ah, he's playing Lux and Zyra. Okay, a little bit of cookery. Too bad the Exalted is really bad for him. If he was able to hit any of these other units that were Exalted, he might be able to make it work. But I guess the Exalted would be Morgana, Alune, and Galley, or not Galley, Garen. But that sounds kind of sus. How old are the mothers of your viewers in average? Why are you asking, man? Are you are you looking? If you're looking for matchmaking, you're playing. It's the wrong game. You're looking for the Valorant category, not the Teamfight Tactics category. Valorant is for matchmaking, right? You're trying to find your partner, your pocket sage, your jet daddies. But TFT is for you to withdraw from society. You don't have teammates. You can slash deafen. You can just mind your own business. There's an ebb and flow of TFT, right? You go to Valorant for matchmaking, for social experiences, to find true love. You go to TFT to withdraw from society, antisocial, right? If you need to recharge your batteries for the introverts. You go to League of Legends if you need a doctor's note because you're gonna go insane, and so you'll properly get diagnosed, and you'll be able to get an excuse out of whatever you need. Riot's got all the bases covered. Snowy's on 10 loss. He needs to snap his loot streak kind of right now. Illusions went 8. I mean, everyone's going for a big roll down. Level 7 roll down here from Milala. He is trying to play Exalted, it looks like. He's holding like the Garens and stuff. Nah, he's taking it out. I don't think you can pull off Exalted with this combo. Like, Exalted is really good, but you have to make it not cost more than 1 slot. Which kind of makes sense. In like the previous set, it was kind of like Bard was like that +1 slot in Jazz. Trying to think of other comparisons where you kind of compensate a little bit for like board-wide team power like that. Jazz, by the way, is coming back to TFT, you guys. You see the new game mode? Has anyone tried the new game mode on PvE? It looks really fun. I watched Shurko play it, but then it got kind of weird, which I don't understand what I was signing up for anyways. Like when you watch Shurko, it kind of gets weird in like 10-15 minutes, but it's pretty funny up until that point. When is the $200,000 tournament? There, you mean Worlds? Mid-July, and that's like 400,000. Okay, PasDeBol still on Ash 1, but overall his augments are really good. He has Martyr and Unify. That's a really good combination for his Warden front line. Doesn't have Ash 2, but that's okay. He's also like trying to stop rolling. He's at 80. He's at level 8, 40 gold. He's trying to go to 9. Dishsoap loses again. Uh-oh. Is it one of those days where I mean, Dishsoap's augments are so bad, but okay, this is a reason why checkmate can be good, because even if Dishsoap goes 8th, he can still win the tournament. He just has to go 1-1-1 or something like that. It's never over till it's over. When are we gonna get a co-stream with Shurko? I need to get it in while I can before my kid grows up and realizes though that maybe Shurko is not exactly for kids. He's a funny guy though. Where's Bintum? I mean, I don't know. He didn't show up for this tournament, so he was nowhere to be seen. Kindred 3 and he lost. Oh, the Esports World Championship. That's the qualifiers happen next week. Also, I don't know if you guys know, but there's a lot of drama with teams with EWC. There's a lot of drama. There's like players getting dropped and backstabbed. Not really like backstab, but there's betrayal for sure. And then there's people who are also just straight up trolling. So I don't know if the rosters are out yet, so I'm not gonna leak yet. But basically, there's some people who are just purely teaming because of qualifier points, but they have no synergy, no history of even talking to each other, and they probably have no chance on paper to actually do well in the tournament, but they're just signing up and and taking spots. So it's actually it's really funny what's gonna be happening. There's gonna be some people who are gonna be like, what the fuck, this is the most random team of all time. Points are points. I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, and you never know. The game with TFT, it's 4v4. It's a different format. Maybe those teams pop off, but it just looks so weird. There's gonna be some teams that be like, okay, that makes sense, and there's gonna be other teams that are just like, huh? Wait, one can't beat anything. Dishsoap. 2 HP. Oh god. Tristana gives gold. I mean, I feel like Dishsoap knows he's going 8th, and in his mind, he just has to like top 2 games. Dishsoap has to go 2-2, get 20 points into a first. But it's looking rough right now for Dishsoap. His augments have been consistently pretty terrible. He's playing Tom Kench 3. Oh lord. He's also rolling for Lilia, and looks like he didn't hit Lilia. Oh my god. Mittens. Jesus Christ. I'm not a critic, but this might be the worst board I've ever seen Dishsoap build in tournament. I mean, he's not even, it's just not, I don't even really understand how he rolled so much and didn't hit Lilia until just now, but yeah. He's losing to Lux Caretaker's ally. All right. GG's, I guess. Mittens Tom Kench 3. Team of Frodan and K3. That would make more sense. Me teaming with Soju would make more sense on paper because at least we're friends and we hang out. Okay, Snowy was griefing. You see this extra Lilia? He was griefing Dishsoap. 4v4 is actually hype, but everything about the tournament isn't. Yeah, exactly. It's a closed qualifier as well, and people are asking me to co-stream the event because the qualifier is next week, and no one wants to stream their POV. Everyone wants to high tech. Like this is actually such a weird tournament because like nobody wants to stream it. Everyone wants to high tech. Everyone's hiding about rosters. Like it's just so secretive. It's almost like if no one talked about it at all on stream, no one would even know what's happening. Why do you call it griefing? Well, because that's what it is. He has 4 Lilias, and you're saying he can go for 3-star Lilia when multiple people are going for Lilias in the lobby. That's just griefing. Ego can go for Lilia Invokers as well. I think Umbral Invoker with Lilia is actually pretty underrated. You play 6 Umbral, 4 Invoker. Wait, Milala 63 HP. Reroll Lux, 4 Arcanist. Okay. Okay, and didn't even hit a Mumu 3. Okay, I'm down with it. Bro's cooking. I don't mind. I don't know if he'll win the lobby, but he'll probably get top 4 at this rate. Lee Sin 2. Kicks. Snowy. Dude, how funny it'd be if the Lilia players went 7-8. Oh, Ego's dead. The Umbral player. See, and that's what I'm talking about. Umbral's not exactly like that easy. Like Ego might have gotten baited by PasDeBol. You have to remember one thing above everything else. Never, under any circumstances, believe EU. They win with Bard. They win with Umbral. They like bait you into thinking it's a good comp to play, and then you try it yourself and you go 8th. That's the EU tech, man. Stop trash talking. No, it's actually a compliment. It's actually a compliment. You guys can do what we can't. Now fight reroll. No, it's a compliment. EU tech is exclusively reserved for EU. No other region can pull it off. What any team do you think will be the strongest? On paper right now, it looks like it's going to be Fnatic. But we'll see. It depends on what other results or team is going to be. Like what the results are for the team shuffles. Setsuko played Filthy Malphite role. I saw a TikTok about that. I saw Setsuko played Radiant's Rage. He played Radiant Rageblade RFC Malphite. It was actually pretty hype. It was actually pretty hype. Long distance bows. Kindred 3. Wait, oh, he has Pandora's. I'm like, dude, his items are bananas. Lost anyways. Demon Hunter is the mobile player. He's like the CN mobile player who got far in the tournament. PasDeBol. I mean, 5th is fine. Given that he was like stuck on Ash 1, he went to 9. His items are like okay. His items are actually pretty good. Never mind. Like IE Hodge, Rageblade, and then he has an even strat with a Mumu 3. It's actually fine. Six duelists, 4 heavenly. Rereplay, another top 4 with duelists. If Rereplay gets a 2nd, he crosses checkmate threshold. He's at check. Case. Oh, dude. Carmine Core. KC, they actually have such a crack team as well. They had Double 61, Canbiz, Wet Jungler, and Dark Hydra. This is how badly they want to win. The French teamed up with Germans, right? That's how you know, man. That's how you know. They're desperate for the dub. But I like when the French fans get hyped. I watched a little bit of the French Open today. They have a French player playing in one of their sets right now, or was it they just finished? And they get so hype over every point. Oh my god! Wait a second. Snowy. Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. Snowy just goes 5th, bot 4. Uh-oh. And Milala also lost. I mean, it's their fault for playing AP, I guess. That's actually kind of a big deal. GG for Zoe. It's fine. You might be thinking frontline, though. Like a crown guard. But... oh, he's going to wait to see the fight. Rage Blade. Interesting. I would have gone GG. I'm surprised he went Rage Blade there. Maybe he wants to move those items eventually. Is that Zoe 3 though? I don't think so. He won. Never mind. The smaller guy's a beast. I thought the comp struggled into Duelists, but he just beat Duelists. Okay, Rereplay, Irelia 2. Replay's playing for placements, that's why he has a sword on Irelia. Duelist Mirror. Fine Vintage Mirror. Lee Sin onto each other. Our Lee Sin died. It looks like we lost. It's a 3rd. That's actually a big deal. Replay's at 19 points now. Milala top 2. Milala's in check. Okay. This is a cool setup for Milala. I did not expect him to go. Oh wait, he doesn't have a remover. Olawi 3 sells Wukong. Plays Soraka instead. Okay, all right. Kind of hype. Milala first to check. It'd be really cool if Milala beat both the Duelist players with this board. Both fine whoa, he's beating the fine Vintage Duelist players, level 10. Hold on a second. He might be the GOAT. Milala with Caretaker's ally Lux into reroll Lux Zoe into beat 2 fine Vintage Duelist players. I mean, he did hit two healthy plus Jewel Lotus. Man, I really like the way he set up. Even the Rage Blade on Zoe, like that's the stuff that like I would have just picked JG and not even thought about it. I'm China build, man. I slam JG and make my peace with it, and then lose, and then be like, man, this Duelist comp is OP. Okay. He's trying to use Lux to snipe the Irelia, but we're putting Jan in the corner to counter that. Can we deal with this Alawi 3? No, we can't. Zoe killed everything. Oh my god, it wasn't even close. Holy shit. Milala at check. 23 points. I feel like Milala is like on a he's definitely like like another demon at checkmate. If you think about it, all of his wins and stuff like that are coming in these checkmate formats. He's the first to check. He can end the next game. Dishsoap, on the other hand, needs 14 points, so that's 2 seconds, 7-7, and then needs to hope that Milala doesn't end it. And then he's in check. I think the maximum number of games mathematically is 8, or I think they're stopping after 8 games. No, I think you can go past 8, but I think they're stopping at 8 games. Which I think is actually another fun thing too as well. Like maybe another thing you can do with checkmate is just say the game it's like first to check at 20 and then win, or you could just say or it ends in 7 games, something like that. 8 games. What happened to Dishsoap? His augments were terrible. Yeah, Julos to no JG. I would have taken just for the flat stats. You get like you don't have full crit range, so you get JG for more crit and more AP. And like Rageblade is like on paper not that insane because you already have like, you know, Shojin or whatever. But I mean, more power to him because you have Shojin and you have Quicksilver, so you have a lot of ways to get attack speed to cast. But I mean, he recognized how to best capitalize on it, so I was wrong. This is game 4. Game 4, and this is Wandering Sentinels. Faded Sniper Warden? Wow. That's ridiculous. Attack speed. A lot of people are now taking red, blue, Kale, even if you did play Story Weaver. Not that he's playing Story Weaver because he has a phase setup, but for a future. Ink Shadow Reaper Warden. Probably just play around Ink Shadow then for PasDeBol. Is Milala the best player in the world right now? Arguable. Milala doesn't even rate himself the best player in North America. Maybe because he's humble. But Milala doesn't even think he's the best player in NA.
Man, I'm getting more dogged again.
Rising Tide, thank you for the prime, buddy. Maybe if you took Jewel Gauntlet, the outcome was the same. That's entirely possible as well. Caretaker's ally. Looks like we got Teemo.
Man, I'm getting more dogged again.
Malala playing for Fortune. You'd love to see it. So Malala's trying to lead into Fortune. He's trying to go for the win out. Fortune win out into checkmate. Kyer, thank you as well. Hold on a second. Does this guy have Arcanist Emblem and Arcanist Sentinel? No, I think Arcanist may have been on the other thing. Oh, he does. Holy cow. Wait a second. He has just 2 +1 Arcanists? Okay, I know people like meme on Arcanist, but surely it's not bad if you get +2. What the hell are these Sentinel emblems? What the heck? Duelist, Altruist, and Dragon Lord for Dishsoap. With fine vintage. Okay, you know what? Isn't this actually like so much pressure? Like if Dishsoap doesn't win this lobby, or if he goes like bot 4 with it, sometimes it's like bad to high roll that hard because then the pressure is on and you're not allowed to bot 4. If you bot 4 for whatever reason, that's like, you know, that's people are just embarrassed for you. But it's okay. He's overdue. You saw what happened to his augments last game. He's overdue. So the Dishsoap comeback train. He goes 1, and then he gets like all he needs is a top 3, and then he's back in check range. Milala with the Fortune. He has Fortune, Duelist, Altruist. So Milala could actually play Loose Streak into like a lot of things, but he could also play Loose Streak into Duelist if he wanted to. I don't know how good Fortune is into Duelist as a win out, because I don't know how consistent Duelist is at winning out, because a lot of times it can lose late game to bad matchups, and if you're at low HP, like if you go up against like a really cracked Syndra board, you could just die out of nowhere. So I'm not entirely sure about that. But maybe your fortune catch up so strong it can hard stabilize you and you just win out. But he can also just play like Lee Sin, Rakan, and then have Dragon Lord, Duelist, Altruist splashed in, and then just like play like whatever he wants. Yeah, actually, maybe it makes more sense to play it in like the Xayah Kaisa big time cash setup. 6 Umbral in stage 2. Okay. What is this? Demon Hunter contesting Loose Streak Fortune. I mean, I know what this is. This is a 5 streak on stage 2. You get 900 HP on all of your units, including the Sentinel. So he just gets what? 6 times 900? You get a component. What was the fine vintage here? Flame. Oh no, this is the package that you get. You get the package. What kind of units do you want? This one's so weird, but basically I think you're always guaranteed to get a 1 cost and a 3 cost. So you get a 2-star. If you take bruisers, you get guaranteed 1 cost bruiser to upgrade it, and you always get a 3 cost, like Tom Kench. You never get the 2 cost. That's important to know. And the component usually matches what type of trait that the thing is known for. So we got belt because bruises is known for HP. Frodan, I just got the ultimate skin TFT arena from the first roll. Nice. Congratulations. Way to scam Riot Games. You showed them. They practically paying you, man. You know what's really hilarious? It's like usually that happens when you swipe for the 100. You know how you can buy RP in like $5, $10, $20? There's like a $100 option. Like the max option, you get all that bonus RP. You're like, whoa, I just want max value. When you do that, that's usually when you hit on your first roll, and you're like, well, Riot has your money anyways. Like, ah, shit. I just should have like swiped for $5. Who spends $100 on TFT? Lots of people, man. Lots of people with money. Not you. Not you, the broke boys in chat. Not subbing, play TFT, use neighbors' Wi-Fi. Complain about ads. You block Origin users. Not you. Anyways, shout out to all the whales. Thanks for keeping this game free. You guys realize that TFT is such a blessing. It's a strategy game where you cannot pay for advantages. In fact, paying for cutscenes is a disadvantage because you don't get to scout and buy your shops and, like, you know what I mean? You don't get to do anything. You just have to cutscene. You're actually paying for a disadvantage, and people buy it anyways. In every other strategy game, the market research indicates that people want to pay for power. Like, why are other games pay to win? Because people who are whales love doing it. Late game special. Oh, Milala's going for the Giga win out. Fortune, push your luck into late game specialist. Like another game that I like to play on the side for fun every now and then is Marvel Snap. I like playing Marvel Snap. That shit is just so egregious. It is so egregious. It is the most expensive per card game I've ever played. Unless you play like Magic the Gathering Vintage or something like that. Like specifically a format for that. It is so unbelievably pricey. Like, why do they do that? Because there's a group of customers that can and will and want to pay for that.
他也空，难29层，这个真有点诱惑。要再拼一次吗？米拉拉
Push your luck. Push your luck. Push your luck. Do it.
玩这么大呀？
Yeah. What? Oh, one is awkward. Oh, one is. Oh man, like 1 or 6 are kind of bad actually. Because then now pushing again next turn is like kind of dicey. Oh man. Oh yikes. You might have to cash. You might have to cash. Dude, he's at 39. What if he gets a tome? Like 2 or 3 would be good. 4 would I think would be like the. Actually, three would be the best. 2 and 4 are like are like fine, and then 5 6 is like scary. 1 is just like awkward. Support item. Aegis. Moonstone. I see it. Moonstone with a sword. Dude, who gets stuck with gem? Wait, pause. What happened? Chibis give you 5% flat luck. I mean, that's just not true. But I mean, actually, you know what? I would believe it. But it's not true. TFT is completely free. It's amazing. It's a strategy game where people are willing to pay for disadvantages. You guys don't understand how incredibly unlikely that is. By the way, this is like a full-on pause, 6-minute pause. I see. That's why they broke up Game 4 into multiple parts. Oh, what the heck? Did they restart the game? Did they restart the game? Oh, what the heck? Oh, no, they unpaused. Man, that would be fucked. Wait, Eaglelution's FF'd? Wait, what happened? Wait, what? I don't get it. His power went out and never came back. They logged into his account and FF'd him. Oh my god. Do you see what's going on, guys? This is the region that NA players are punching down on. This is the region that they're punching down on. Their best players can't even keep on the power. And then NA players love shitting on Brazil. Way to punch down, guys. Real classy. Man, that actually super sucks. Unlucky. That sounds miserable. The worst way to go. I know. It's just actually unfortunate. It's so tragic. So that means he's just eliminated from the tournament because he can't, or eliminated from the final lobby at this point because he can't actually play for anything else. Oh, also, oh, actually, never mind. I was gonna say, like, what about Milala's cash out? But he already cashed out. And also, Eaglelution's FFs. Never mind. My brain's not working. Ignore me. Double gauge. Okay, he is playing into duelists. Red buff renewer. Double gauge. Zhang Wenyu with the Darius 3 team building. Okay. Kind of hype. Darius reroll. I mean, that's pretty cool. Like this is cool. This is cool. I like seeing that. Darius 3 fully itemized. Fast 9. Double heavenly emblem for replay. Is someone on checkmate? Yeah, Milala is currently on check. He's the only player who's on check, but he's at 19 HP. Honestly, I don't like Milala spot that much. I think I'm not getting the win out vibes. Level 8 roll down. Yeah. Tristana 2, okay. TG, BT. I mean, Last Whisper would actually serve to benefit him as well, but he's trying to play for Irelia, so like long term doesn't want it either. He can hopefully win without Last Whisper this fight, and then save these items for something else. All right, and what do we want? Lucky gloves? I don't know. Some prismatic, gold. I was thinking about like what he can do with the TG plus extra glove on the bench. John, when you hit combat caster, PasDeBol. He's been playing a lot of 4 Warden. Ink Shadow Tattoo. Okay, 7 Ink Shadow. What was the cash out? It was just some components. I think it was just components for Milala. Looks like they put out a statement about Evolution's disconnecting. Losing power. Demon Hunter is also getting bodied today. Dishsoap is doing bad. Demon Hunter went 7th. Milala's dead. Basically. Duelist +1, so he's going 8 duelists. GS or Redemption? He's rolling. He probably has to roll for Irelia now. Alright, channel your inner replay. Irelia? Any Irelias? Okay, we hit Kiana too. Any Irelias? He keeps saying Lysandra. Lee Sin. Sag. Oh, TP'd without the item. He TP'd without the item. Yikes. Isn't this similar to when he won Worlds? Yeah, you're right. That we win the Heartsteel to win out, but I don't think he's winning this game. 6. I feel like I feel like his fortune wasn't that good, and also I feel like the cash out into duelists wasn't that strong because he needed to hit very quickly. And it's kind of going back to what I said. I don't think cash out into duelists is very consistent for fortune, but it was that or Kaisa, and it didn't look like he felt confident in Kaisa. He probably thinks Kaisa sucks so much that even out of fortune you can't really play it. I don't know if that's entirely true, but I definitely understand it. Like, surely Kaisa isn't so bad that you can never ever play her ever in tournament. I feel like it doesn't mean it. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe all the players think that Kaisa is that unplayable. Demon Hunter saved the lobby. If he doesn't full open, Milala probably goes for a bigger cash out. Yeah, fair enough. That's actually a good point. Milala felt like he couldn't go for that big of a cash out because Demon Hunter was playing Fortune as well. Target dummies from sets. Snowy's going for Aphelios 3. This is the second time that Snowy abandons going for Ashe Primary and plays around Aphelios 3 instead. That might be actually some sniper tech. Like, people are wondering if there's any Ashe tech. The Ashe tech is when you don't play Ashe apparently, and you can go for Aphelios 3. I can see it. That actually makes kind of sense because sniper, the trait is just really strong, and so if you're able to get like Aphelios 3, why can't it perform as well as Ashe 2? And you're playing Fated anyways. I could see it. Would you link Aphelios and Syndra for like the bonus damage at that point? Or the bonus damage is wasted for the sniper, so you'd rather go for Set for the Omnivamp. It's not that much Omnivamp though. It's like a tiny bit. Dude, Dishsoap bot 4 again with this fine vintage duelist setup? No way. No way. Like, Dishsoap? Look at his Sentinel. He got Duelist, Altruist, Dragon Lord, fine vintage on 2-1. If he bot 4s, it's just not his day, man. That is not his day. Instead of Philios, Omnivamp is Gigabis. It's not a lot of Omnivamp though, because you're only playing 3 faded. It's like 15, but yeah. I mean, I don't think the bonus hammer sounds that good, so I could see it. Did they reset the pity rolls for treasure rounds? I don't know actually. That's a good question. I'm not familiar with the cosmetics, the treasure realm meta. Snowy hit Aphelios 3. Replay's not playing for Team Liquid. He is. This is not the team tournament. This is not the team tournament. Team tournament's next week. Next week. The format for next week is actually kind of interesting. Basically, they're playing brackets of 4v4. It's not like 4v4 shuffle lobbies. They play bracket head-to-heads, and they play a best of 3. And then if you win, you advance, and then if you lose, you go to the lower bracket. They're playing it like a straight-up Counter-Strike tournament, like a bracketed team tournament in TFT. So if you lose 2 best of 3s, you're just out. Dishsoap lost again, dude. Oh man. Replay for Dishsoap for top 4. Dishsoap needs the points. 3rd for Dishsoap. Replay, please. You got us, right? Alright, Replay has us. He has us. Like, Replay was at 19, so he's at check no matter what. Dishsoap needs the points. Dishsoap needs the points. Senna 3. Ink Shadow reroll Senna. Fascinating.
也肯定没用啊！这上面的人太恐怖了。他连巨神羁绊都没开，然后就是一个裸的3星塞纳，感觉很难在这个局里面真的赢啊。是，肯定没用的。这些人太恐怖了，上面的。
Lee Sin 2, 6 Umbral, Darius 3. There's definitely some interesting cooking going on this past couple games. We saw Lux reroll win. Now we're seeing Darius reroll with Umbral. Oh, counterpoint Kiana 2. Nice try. Counterpoint Kiana 2. Kiana off carousel. Kiana off carousel. Oh, nope. How about a Rakan? Do we need the Rakan? Looks like he takes it. Why are you trying to make TFT a 4v4 game? I mean, I think people just want to have like team tournaments. Ooh. Team tournaments are really fun to watch in normal single player competitions because the novelty factor and because you get to see some combinations of people who are usually it's individual driven competitions, so you get to see some really cool combinations of people playing together. Like golf is a good example. People really like to see like golf team tournaments. It's really fun, even though it's individual based. Like, why are we trying to make it a thing? It's like a thing across every form of like competitive events ever. Like team chess is also fun. And like, it introduces a new set of skills that get tested that you don't normally get to show off or even test for. Like, you get to see communication or team preparation, like teamwork, like a bunch of things that are like X factors that you don't actually ever get to see in individual based tournaments. And then perhaps the most important thing is the yap. In individual based tournaments, you usually don't see people yapping that much. At most, you see like players like talk about their spots, or listen to Setsuko, squeal the Taylor Swift songs in the background. But you don't really hear much beyond that. In team tournaments, you just get to hear the yap. I don't know if you guys listened to the 4v4 tournament from Soju's Invitational, but that shit was just straight up fire. It was so funny. Like listening to Solus talk to Dishsoap and Kurum. Those guys have zero chemistry, like zero. Active. I actually think they negative chemistry. But it's hilarious. They all play contested lines, and they say like, hey, I need this on carousel, and they say, oh, too late, my bad. It's just like, where's the teamwork, you guys? Yeah. We're chasing Silas 3. Dishsoap's still hanging on in there. If Dishsoap can get like a third, he can still cross check at with the first next game. You might hear all that and you'd be like, I'm not interested. TFT's an individual based game. That's fine. But I think a lot of people would be interested in it. Okay, Dishsoap. A Dishsoap win out. I'm feeling a Dishsoap win out. He hits critical mass. He's too big. Syndra 2. Wait, unless this guy hits Silas 3. Wait, he sold Silas. He's going for a Loon 3. Oh. Wait, he had a duplicator though. Oh no, he didn't sell Silas. He has Silas on the bench in the bottom left. My bad. So what are we using this duplicator for now then? I guess just 3 gold. Okay, I'm down for him to beat him, and I'm down for Dishsoap to beat Snowy. Darius 3, a Loon 3. No, we lost. Oh man. Okay, so we need to hit Silas. Dishsoap trying to deny. Dishsoap is definitely trying to deny. It's whether or not PasDeBol is trying to deny it as well. Actually, Jangwon Yu's already at 20. All these points are already at 20. Oh, you know what? You know what the theoretical optimum move is? If they're playing for the win, is to not let Dishsoap try to win the lobby. Like PasDeBol is incentivized to let Jangwon Yu win because both of them are crossing check, and Dishsoap right now is trying to fight for every point to get into check, and so they would have to. I think he would want Dishsoap to go third, and therefore lose to Silas 3. Silas, there's Silas, there's Silas. Oh. Tier. What's the tier for here? Max gold. He hits Wukong too. One more Silas, Uno Mas. He sells the Silas to make set 2. Interesting. I guess he thinks it's gonna be a last fight of the game potentially, so trying to end it here. Just trying to end it here. Okay, this could be the last fight of the game. Set doesn't do anything. Now gets to the back line. Set's dead. Kiana wraps around. Come on, Dishsoap. What the heck was that? No. That Alune one tapped. Oh, the crit was so crazy. Oh my god. Holy cow. That Alune just the Alune just one shots the Kiana. You guys see that? How much crit was that? Like, she's basically at full life. Oh. Damn. That's the China JG difference. That's the China JG difference. They love standing JG. 20 AP, that's all I got. No difference. No matters. We're just gonna go ahead and slam JG and get the crit. Alright, so this is the standings. Okay, Milala at check at 26. 4 players are in check. Jangwon Yu at check. Rereplay at check. PasDeBol at check. Dishsoap pulling it back. Snowy needs a 4th. No, he needs a 4th. Dishsoap needs a 2nd. Ego Illusions needs a 1st. Oh no, Ego Illusions is eliminated. And Demon Hunter's had a bad day. He's having a bad day. It's very likely this tournament ends next game.
3-2，除非就是我或者说有一个我急需要敲掉的，比如说神器我坏掉了，我可能也要需要敲一下神器，装备也差了一点，我可能是有一部分原因是因为那个重铸器。
All right, actually, I'm gonna go downstairs and get water real quick. I'll be back in 1 second.
至少可以定一个方向。
What's the portal here? I'll put in the portal and then run ads and get started here in a sec. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pause during this. BRB, 1 second, guys. All right. After this game, by the way, we're gonna do Don't Talk If You Don't Know. 7-player lobby. Man, this is weird. 7-player lobby. Because ego has to drop out. Maybe Team Liquid will fund ego a good setup. I mean, that's a power issue. I don't know if that's I don't know if Team Liquid can help with that necessarily. Get him a power generator? There's no way, man. All right, here we go.
看一下这把的开局，大家的流牌还是偏向于往决斗上面流的。Rereplay 这里还行，2个被子。这边留了一张留4。
Okay, PasDeBol, Tier Rod.
不过装备挺偏法系的，卖了，直接卖了。
Opening up AP line.
法系的装备的话，这版本要么往莲花上面去，要么就是圣贤莉莉娅，这2个会比较多一点。当然，你要说幽魂杰拉类的、幽魂左翼之类的，就没有那么主流。金色开局。 Replay 有极落怒放，米拉拉有莲花之辉，他刷掉了。
Sorry, I need this for later.
选择拿了灵气守护神，这是米拉拉很喜欢拿的。在昨天的半决赛里面，他就曾经拿下过这个。
I need that screenshot for the podcast in a little bit.
拿到了非常好的成绩。
Okay, here we go.
战役的适应性头盔和 Snowy 那边。
Gold augments. Gargantuan resolve for Snowy.
猎手这边是直接拿到了。
Milala, Spirit Guardians. Story champion. Oh, all right. I guess we have our tournament winner. A round of applause. Good job, EU. Good job. Good job. Woo. All right. All right. Well, that was a fun tournament. Man. Well played. Well played. Okay. Like what? All right. Well, we'll see. I mean, you to be fair, Story Champion only wins 75 to 80% of games in tournaments. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. It only wins. You could miss. You can miss hypothetically.
而且这一把是少一个人选秀的。对。等着看一下。
Oh, for a second, I thought Dishsoap also hit Story Champion as well. It looks kind of similar. The same thing that happened in Tacticians Cup. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Hey, this patch, Garrett, Sword Champion is not an auto win, but we'll see. We'll see whether or not he actually hits, and then if he gets good, like there's two possible ways that Sword Champion doesn't go right. You miss, or your items are like god awful, or other people get like a crazy setup like a 3-star 4 cost. They all have to hold Garen. Yeah, but the thing is, no one's gonna go out of their way to like roll for Garen because there's 4 people on check. Like Zhang Wenyu's on check. He can't like it's weird for him to like roll and hold for Garen's early in the game. Curse Blade shits on story champion on live. Does it? And it makes sense actually. Just demote the Garen so he can't actually scale very hard. Demon Hunter can? Yeah. Demon Hunter. He can't. The thing is, he still needs to play for his own placements as well. Sag. Is it a 7-player lobby because Ego Illusions? Yeah, Ego Illusions power went out, so we're just stuck with 7 players, unfortunately. It'd be like that. Okay, Milala's playing Ashe. He's holding Garens. He's holding 1 Garen. I see a few people holding Garens. I see people doing their own parts. Rage Blade Zyra. 5 Garens for PasDeBol. Okay, another caveat is PasDeBol's items are not very good. But he does have more. He has a lot of HP, so now he has more time to hit as well. Okay, Rereplay. They're looking at all the players who are above 20 right now for check. Rereplay is Jewel Lotus. That's not that good either. Oh, Jewel Lotus is not good early. It scales into the late game. Oh, early Ashe from Milala? Okay, okay. Okay. Red buff from Aphelios 2. Wait, this guy is griefing everybody. He's griefing the Fated players and the Sniper players. Oh, no. I mean, not intentionally. It's not like saying, like, oh, I'm going to target, like, Milala. It's just... He has Aphelios 2 on stage 2. Wait, he lost? He lost. Just so win streaks? Okay. Is EU out of contention? No, PasDeBol's at 22 points. 6 Garens? Holy. Okay, he also is not selling this this Exalt. This is actually really smart. He if he sold this Exalted, he would be at 8 out of 10. He would get to level 5 and he'd lose his odds. Good hesitation. Bow, that's not that good. It's actually kind of a bad item now. Add components. 1 item Krug, 1 item Krug. Oh, he got one item. Roll. 7 Garens. Is that 8 Garens? Do the thing, Mort Dog. Roll 20 more gold for 1 more Garen. Do the thing. 20 more gold for 1 more Garen. What? Oh, come on. What is that? Oh my! The game wouldn't even let him miss. He just Twin Terror Garen. He Twin Terror Garen. 87 HP. PasDeBol, I'm looking at top left here. He has oh my god, he can pick Portable Forge. Dishsoap, bottom left. Cybernetic uplink. Dude, that's not good. You were here? Who was here yesterday when Dishsoap was trash talking Cybernetic uplink? He's picking all the augments he doesn't want to pick. DFG for Garen. Nah, puts on the backliner. Okay, so PasDeBol missed on his Portable Forge. That's good news for the rest of the lobby. His Portable Forge is not good. So he low rolled there. I mean, you can't high roll everything in a game. Oh my god, is this the support artifact? Oh no, he's gonna get an artifact? He got the talisman! What? Oh, come on, man. Come on. Oh my god. What's he thinking about? Is there another option I'm missing here? Nah, he was probably streaming and celebrating. He was probably I don't know, doing a French streamer celebration. Oh god. Oh, come on, man. He missed and got another chance immediately and then just hits talisman just like that. And then he just like gets a Sterix gauge, like he gets a belt. And then it's just GG. He just wins. Oh my god. He had 8 choices, 0 innervating. I mean, Talisman is really good as well. Talisman is really good as well. Is Sterix better than BT with Talisman? Actually, that's a good point. I'm pretty sure it's still Sterix, but I specifically with the build that he has, I can look it up. I have to look up last patch though. Garen. Talisman of Ascension. And then yeah, Sterix gauge is a lot better, like a lot better. Actually, in fact, Bloodthirster is actively bad with Talisman. You want Sterix gauge. I mean, the best item is Dragon's Claw with it, because you get so much HP. You get the healing and resistances, but he has an open sword, so I would go for gauge. Okay, Milala hit Ash, Rageblade, Runons. Dishsoap lost. How about that EU shit talking? What do you mean? Who's shit talking EU? The French celebration is just speed smoking 7 cigarettes. Are the French actually big time smokers? I didn't realize. I didn't when I lived in Europe, I didn't spend that much time in France. I was always like in transit. Huge? Oh, okay. Oh, Dishsoap has Lichbane. Okay, Lichbane Kindred. Wait a second. Maybe Dishsoap has the... If he hits Baboom off 4-2, maybe he has even the more OP thing. Kindred, Baboom, Lichbane. No, it looks like he's going for... Mythic instead. Was Bintum correct or no? What, the EU is better than NA? I mean, I'll let you be the judge of that. 3 out of the past 4 global tournaments won by North America. I mean, let's say you don't want to count Vegas. I mean, 2 out of 3 past world championships. won by North America, best AVP globally in those competitions. EMEA this tournament, one player out of EMEA makes it through, while 3 people from NA all make it to final lobby. I mean, PasDeBol wins the game. Don't get me wrong. I mean, this guy played well all tournaments. He played some unconventional lines. I like the way he played. I'm a fan. I like PasDeBol's. I like that what he did this tournament. PasDeBol also even played entertainingly. He didn't even like just do the duelist force every game to like. He played Bard reroll. He took 5-2 Golden Egg with a 100 HP, which is insanity. And then after he took Golden Egg on 5-2 at 100 HP, he win streak for the rest of the game and won without even hashing the egg. He won the game without hashing the egg. I mean, that's pretty hype. He did some cool shit this tournament. But if you're gonna look me in the eyes and be like, this guy is like cleared NA when he might not even be #1 in points in checkmate and just wins the tournament, you're gonna be like, yeah, EMEA cleared NA. That takes a special level of delusion. I mean, fine, have your laugh, sure. Get your giggles in while you can. I'll see you in Inkborn Fables Tactician's Crown. Get your giggles while you can. Enjoy. It'll last for about 1.5 months. We'll see. See you at Inkborn Fables Tactician's Crown. Oh, Milala's falling off. He doesn't have the Ash too. Sore winners and losers. I mean, Ash, you're not wrong. We definitely are sore winners and sore losers. That is for sure. But I mean, we're competitive. That's what it comes down to. I mean, is it even really so? I'm just pointing out observations. I'm just pointing out observations, man. Uh-oh, that's not good. We played 2 Kindred once. Kindred 1, Thresh 1, Syndra 1. This is not looking like a win out for Rereplay. This is like Rereplay is going 8th. And there's only 7 players in the lobby. That's not good. That's not good. Why can't you support both EU and NA? I mean, I actually do. Listen, man. Can you name another North American streamer that watches EU tournaments? Name one other NA streamer who watches EU tournaments besides Frodan. I'll wait. Man, this looks really bad for Rereplay. He said he has Syndra pair, but he has to kind of like roll to 0 for a while. He can't get to 9 and can't play Faded and set for a while, or 7 Faded and set for a while, even if he gets it. You kind of watch all tournaments XD. Yeah, but that's not entirely true. I don't watch like every tournament. I don't watch Man, this is gonna sound like Flame, but it's not. I don't watch a lot of OCE, for example. But I do watch pretty much every other region. I watch SEA, Taiwan, Hong Kong, Macau. I watch Vietnam. I watch Japan. I watch Korea. I watch LATAM. Brazil, technically now, because of the Americas. I watch EMEA. I watch China. I watch NA. I think that pretty much covers it. I'm not watching a lot of TRCs. I don't watch like a lot of like localized country competitions. Like I don't watch like the Hungary Cup or like the Italian Cups or like Greece, stuff like that. You just said so. He played well the whole tournament. We can wash our eyes with Dishsoap's play and games during finals. I don't even understand what that means. But I think PasDeBol did play. I think he did some cool shit this tournament. I don't know what to say, man. I'll give them the respect, but I'll also say like enjoy it, man. You get 6 weeks of pandemonium. Congrats. What's with the 7-man lobby? One player's power went out, unfortunately. This Frodan guy put EU over CN in his pick'ems last Worlds. Wait, did I? Did I put EU over CN? I mean, the EU... Okay, EU sent some of the best lineup they have in years. You can't even blame me. They sent Salvi and Dark Hydra. I mean, Jetastore is not bad. Like EMA and then Voltairix came back for like his 4th World Championship. Like he got top 8 at Set 9 Worlds. Like they sent a pretty good roster, man. But also partially is because once more I doubted CN and that was like the wrong thing. It's my fault on that one. But one thing's for sure, I put NA number 1. Okay, anybody that watches my stream regularly knows that I actually don't shit on EU that hard. Bryce, on the other hand, is merciless. This dude, you know what it is? It's because Bryce only appears on stream like once or twice a week at most, and every time he does, he makes fun of EU. So it just feels like a lot, but he only really shit talks EU like once a week. Did NA win international tournaments except Milala? Yeah, we replay one set 8. Set 8 Worlds. Red or blue? Red buff, that's huge for Dishsoap. Wukong too. You are only shitting on Bintum regularly. Yeah, and then do it again. Bintum. Actually, did we change the emotes? We did not. But my new favorite way of spelling Bintum is with an 8 and a 7. Check this out. Check this out. 8 IN 7 EUM. That's the new way to spell Bintum. I mean, that's just funny, man. I don't know. A new record low for a 5-game tournament day. Double adaptive JG. Okay, oh wait. You know, the thing is, PasDeBol is actually losing a lot. He's at 37 HP. I kind of thought he won this game, but he's not exactly cruising to a first. So Snowy's the one that's streaking currently with duelists. Maybe Snowy actually wins and extends this. Rereplay not getting best friends value to his sets. Okay, Rereplay hanging in there, 27 HP. He hit a lot of stuff. He hit the set finally on 8. On a 3 streak, that's good. PasDeBol wins. Milala wins. Snowy lost. John Win Yu's on a streak now. So many emblems. Rereplay got denied. Dude, Demon Hunter's griefing us. Wait, PasDeBol got Altruist emblem. That's really good. Dishsoap started 858 today, and chat started typing 8587, and they all got permaban. Nice. I mean, you know what you're getting yourself into if you start typing that in Dishsoap's chat. 6 Warden, Altruist, Garen. Can anyone beat him? I don't think Snowy's board is strong enough. He's still on Lee Sin 1, Aurelia 1. Trying to get to 9. John Win Yu has faded Azir. Okay. Milala lost. Milala's probably not going to win. So Milala's probably not going to win. Snowy's not going to win. Demon Hunter's not going to win. Dishsoap is not going to win. Rereplay is unlikely to win. It's just the faded players. Can they stop PasDeBol? Zoe too. Can you imagine a portal when one player goes back into queue with 0 LP and the rest play 7-player TFT? I mean, that sounds like a terrible augment. Like, what? Who would choose that augment? Like, the augment's like smoke bomb. Immediate forfeit and lose 5 LP. Isn't that augment kind of OP for like people who are trying to climb ladder, like the 2K LP, like Setsuko and Weijin, like the FF augment? I mean, that just sounds terrible. Oh, PasDeBol's 3-win. What did he lose to? But he got 6 Warden in and looks like he stopped losing. Dishsoap is out. Replay's out. Demon Hunters. He's taking Faded just to grief, right? I think he's playing Ashe, actually, so maybe it's not griefing. It's up to John Wen Yu to stop EU. I mean, he's not stopping EU. It's 6 Warden Garen. Story Weaver. Champion.
Milala 上一轮5杠4的选秀是拿了青花瓷转职的，所以直接把4青花开出来了。看看对寒冰来说，会不会是一个
Garen is much more reasonable this patch, right? I saw that he's not nearly doing as well. I have to do like a full. I think tonight I'm gonna do a full data dive and then do a tier list update for TSI Academy. Dishsoap did a light update yesterday, between his games and whatnot. But today we'll do like a pass and then I'll make a video. Wait a second. Dishsoap killing Garen? Nope. Close though. Garen got down to 11,000 HP. Nice try. Nice try. 6? Man, Dishsoap rough day. Rough day. Eight 7-5.
其实他对他的位置，只要他不飞升，应该就是唯一。而且如果上9的话，我感觉是可以。
Milala not looking good either. Dishsoap and Rereplay are dead. Milala going 5th. I mean, Aphelios 3. I wonder if this is going to be one of the primary ways to think about the line as well. Oh my god, this Garen just one-taps everything. Oh. And Talisman of Ascension. Boom. And that's the tournament. Milala's dead. NA 5-6-7. I mean, that's okay. Get it all out in one game, man. EU wins the tournament. NA goes 5-6-7 in the last game. It's okay, man. It's just a full sack. It's just a full sack. All good. See you at Worlds. See you at Worlds. Ego was America's chance. Yeah, true. Ego illusions. Where was he, man? CN 234. People are gonna be like, man, this region rankings, EU 1, CN 2, America's 3. Rude. Demon Hunter's dead. This dude grief replay and then peace out. Thanks, man. Thanks. I mean, it's all good. It's not even like a true grief. He actually could use it. Can't go 8 if only 7 are playing. True. We at least got two points for that minimum. Our AVP is so high because we can't go 8th. Thank you, Ego Illusions, for raising NA's AVP. Wait, he lost. What did he lose to? Wait a second. Pause champ. John, when you lost, or PasDeBol lost? He lost to Snowy. Oh, he lost to Duelists. Okay, hold on. Wait a second. This is like I mean, this is a total villain moment comes to save the day. Duelists. Come on, duelist. You're so OP. Come on, duelist. Lee Sin, cast again. Cast again. Oh! Oh! No! Dude, he needs Volibear on the Garen. He needs Volibear on the Garen so he can double stun it. He needs Volibear on the Garen. I think that might be a positioning diff. Because if you have both Lee Sin and Volibear stunning the Garen, you can actually chain CC it if he's not careful. Oh, this is a bad matchup though. No, wait. It's a bad matchup, so John Ryu wins. And then kills the duelist player, and then the duelist player can't kill the Garen player. This is the worst timeline. This is the worst timeline. Oh, man. Volibear on Garen and Lee are nearby with the Locket Volibear. I mean, I think you sack a little bit of Locket because that's all that matters in the matchup. I would sack a little bit of the Locket value. Can we reforge anything? Probably not. Probably not. Old Orb? Oh, wait, it's a complete item. Never mind. RE3? Wait a second. Wait a second. No, okay, never mind. It's 5. It's 5. 5 Annies. His long distance pals doesn't even really make much sense in terms of like what stats does he want. He's just giving more stats to Garen generically. Like the AP for Garen, I guess the AP does scale his HP, but and he has Archangels. Oh, I see it. I see it. Wait. Sentry, turn around. Wait a second. No. Yeah, so close. Man, that's wild. Yeah, no, I understand the long distance pals now. It makes more sense because then you actually the long distance pals actually makes the Garen scale. It's almost like you're giving him Archangels in a way without having to do it, so it makes more sense. Lee Sin and Volibear are on the opposite side of the map. That is not good. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Not like this. Oh, God. That was our last hope. All right. It's over. It's over. EU finally wins something again. How long has it been? Set 3? Set 3 Worlds? Oh my god. Set 3 Worlds was the last time I remember they won something, and once again, they leave it to the French. I mean, the French community is actually legitimately very good at TFT, and they have a deep pool. Dude, this caster's getting so hyped. Wait, Garen? No! Syndra, clean it up! Oh my. It was actually kind of close. Alright. Okay. Alright. Wee. At Esports Law, some dude was just in here flaming you, so I spent 25k to time him out. Yeah, there's definitely some Bryce haters for sure. All right, we're going to transition this into Don't Talk If You Don't Know in a couple minutes. But congratulations to PasDeBol. He played a cool tournament. He also ended tied in first in points, so it's not even like he got cleared in points. Milala gets second. Okay, Milala top 2. John Wen Yu third. Rereplay in top 4. And Dishsoap didn't go dead last. Although I guess it was impossible to go dead last. But at least we outplayed CN there. Overall, it looks like NA over CN. Look at this. NA, CN, NA, CN, NA, CN. We just got the placement gap. We got the placement gap. Check PasDeBol's Liquipedia page. He wins so much. I mean, I think he does well in the local qualifiers or the local tournament, like the French league. PasDeBol. What the fuck? Is this guy the GOAT? What is going on here? First TOC Summit Invitational, first Hex Tour Fresh Cup, first Hex League, first Fresh Cup, first DreamHack Hanover, first Asatani Esports 2022, second Hex League, first Fresh Cup 5, first EMEA Fates Finals. I mean, he's pretty good. He's pretty good. I mean, look, no one doubts that EMEA has good players. No one doubts that the French carries EMEA once again. Congratulations. 4 years later, you guys won something else. I'm looking forward to Inkborn Fables. Catch us at the Tactician's Crown. All right, get your laughs in. Get your you guys do little chuckle fucks. Get your giggles in while you can. See you at Worlds. And on that note, we're going to get ready for Don't Talk If You Don't Know, starting in 10 minutes, you guys. BRB.